Hey, welcome back to my channel. It's Jules, the budget nerd here. And this is a budget with me body doubling session. I am so glad that you're here. So this is for you if you have started a budget and then the next thing you know, you're in the kitchen making dinner because that sounds like way more fun than creating a spending plan, right? So if that's you, welcome. Welcome. We're going to budget together right now. Right now in this time, we're going to take a few minutes. I'm going to work on mine. You're going to work on yours. But before we get started, I want to tell you a little bit about me and why I'm here. I'm crazy passionate about helping families just eliminate the burden of debt and all the money stress. That's what this is all about, is just helping you get to a spot where spending your money is a thing of joy, a thing of pleasure, and helping you get to your financial goals and creating the moments and memories for your family that matter most. So the way we do that is we just take a few minutes. This video is about 15 minutes long, and that's what I teach also inside my Alliance coaching program, is to just spend a few minutes working on your money. Maybe it's a little bit every day, depending on your capacity, or maybe it's a couple times a week, maybe it's once a week. But I highly encourage doing it more than just once a month because that's going to help you instill some habits. And one of the habits that I highly encourage is to pick a time that you're going to maybe review your spending for the last day or the last couple of days, and add that to something that you already do that you enjoy. So maybe it is your morning coffee. And then just sit down and look through, maybe if you use the Every Dollar app like myself, or if you just look through your bank account and see, okay, is my spending on track with what I had planned? And then that's it. That is your check-in for that day. So it doesn't have to take a lot of time. It doesn't have to take a lot of energy. It just is important to be as consistent as you possibly can. And then that way you can catch those things that get off the rails, which happens to me sometimes. I'll still, after all of this process and after eliminating $107,000 of our own debt, we still get into these moments where we're like, I might have overspent on that. And you know what? It's okay, because budgeting is about progress and not perfection. So if you take anything away from today, it's about progress, not perfection. Right now we're just gonna pull up your budgeting tool, whatever you use. If it's a spreadsheet, if it's the Every Dollar app like myself, or maybe you're old fashioned like pen and paper. When we first started our very first budget, pen and paper was the way we did it. And so bust that out, and we're going to take a few minutes to just maybe it's go through and look at those categories and see, do those categories line up with what my month looks like coming up? Okay. All right. I'll be back in a few. Hey, how you doing? You still with me? You haven't run to the kitchen for a snack or something like that? Maybe it's okay. No shame. No shame. I'm going to grab some water though, and then I'm going to get back to it. So see you in a few. Right. So this is a sample budget that I've made up for videos like this and training inside our Alliance coaching program. But just wanted to kind of just check in and see how categories are looking for you. In this budget, we're making it for January 2026. Things changed a little bit because for this circumstance, weren't traveling as much, driving as much. So we could lower the gas a little bit, but knowing that we were going to be needing some more childcare, then added a little bit there and was able to add a little bit towards credit cards for this example. So, again, this is just a sample. So, if you want to do this kind of stuff with us live, this is something that we do every single month inside the Alliance coaching program. And I would love for you to join me. So if you are interested, I'll drop an link in the description so you can check it out, learn more about the Alliance. And I'd love to see you inside. We can work through budgets. I'm available for questions. I go through a little bit more training than I did on this video, but we go through the things that sometimes we forget for that following month. It helps us get a grasp of what our spending could look like for the following month. Obviously, life is going to life, but having a good outline of what it's going to look like so we can anticipate some of those expenses that pop up. And it helps us to not go to our credit cards. And that's what 2026 is about here on this channel, but also on the Debt Rebel podcast is we're doing a $1 million debt rebellion. So I want to help you and the other viewers and listeners of the podcast to eliminate $1 million in debt. So if you are on board with that, I would love to have you join us for that. I'll also include a link in the description for that. I've got a great way to help you get started on just getting that set up. So we'll see you in the next video.